You're standing in line, your phone is at 1%. For 40 seconds, you have nothing to look at except the back of a stranger's head. It feels unbearable. Your hand reaches toward your pocket even though there's nothing left to check. Why? Most people think boredom is a glitch, something to be escaped, scrolled away, or distracted from. But what if boredom isn't a problem? What if it's a signal? Researchers define boredom as a mismatch between the mental engagement your brain is capable of and the engagement your environment is providing. Your brain wants something to do. The moment isn't giving it enough. That's why you can feel bored in a crowded room, at a party, or even during an action movie. It's not about stimulation, it's about meaningful engagement. The cognitive neuroscientist James Dankert describes boredom as your brain's way of saying, "This isn't enough. Find something else." In other words, boredom isn't the absence of a feeling, it's the presence of one. And it's been with us for a very long time. For most of human history, people spent hours walking, waiting, watching, and searching. In a world full of predators and limited resources, a mind that became too comfortable doing nothing wasn't very useful. Many researchers believe boredom evolved as an exploration drive, a built-in push toward discovering new opportunities, new ideas, and new resources. Think about the alternative. A human perfectly content doing nothing forever would never explore beyond the next hill, look for a better food source, or investigate something unfamiliar. That person wouldn't leave many descendants. In a sense, boredom is curiosity's older sibling. The same restless feeling that makes you reach for your phone may once have pushed your ancestors to explore the world. But boredom wasn't meant to be solved instantly, and that's where modern life changes everything. Psychologist Sandy Mann conducted studies in which people first performed extremely boring tasks and then completed creativity exercises. The result? The board participants consistently came up with more creative ideas. Her conclusion was simple. Boredom doesn't suppress creativity, it can stimulate it. When the mind isn't receiving stimulation from outside, it starts generating ideas from within. Neuroscientists have found a possible reason. When you're not focused on a task, a network in the brain called the default mode network becomes active. This network helps with imagination, memory, reflection, and problem solving. It's often most active when you're staring out a window, taking a walk, standing in a queue, or lying awake before sleep. Moments that look unproductive from the outside may actually be surprisingly productive inside the brain. Psychologist Timothy Wilson asked participants to sit alone in a room with nothing to do except think. Many found the experience unpleasant. Some participants were even given the option of administering a mild electric shock to themselves. A surprising number chose the shock rather than spend more time alone with their thoughts. Think about that. People preferred physical discomfort over a few minutes of uninterrupted thinking. Not because boredom is dangerous, but because we have become unaccustomed to it. Think about the last genuinely original idea you had. It probably didn't arrive while scrolling social media. It may have come in the shower, on a walk, looking out of a train window, or lying awake before sleep. Those are boredom's natural habitats, and they're becoming rare. So the next time you're standing in line, phone nearly dead, and that familiar itch starts creeping in, don't rush to fill the gap. Let it stay for a moment. That feeling is ancient. It helped carry your ancestors across continents and into new worlds. It's not asking you to suffer, it's asking you to pay attention.